Hello, this is Petty Officer Sean Monahan, and welcome to the new training. And it's going to be the Fly Navy promotional video. So, if you guys remember last time, we did the poster. Whoopity doo! So pretty, so nice. So, if you did the poster, now you're going to get to do the video. So, this is the overview right here. Oh, snap, I'm going to bold that. All right, create a promotional video using video, let's say B-roll, and image assets from Divots. The video will be used in various formats for social media, so it must be 30 to 40 seconds long. Must include a short intro, upbeat music, and a call to action at the end. And then we're going to upload it to YouTube. All right, so assets needed. We're going to need 6 Navy aircraft photos that are dynamic. All right, we're going to need 1 to 2 19 by 20 or 1920 by 1080 videos, Navy aircraft in action, 1 logo for Fly Navy, 1 logo for the Navy, and MP3 of upbeat music. And what we're going to do is we're going to use After Effects to make a cool little intro, and then we're going to do the 30 to 40 second video in Premiere. Okay, and then at the end we're going to try to upload it to YouTube, and we're going to make a nice little video image on Adobe Spark. We'll get to that when we get to that. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to go and look at our beautiful image here. So we need a Navy logo. There's our Fly Navy logo, right? So we're going to be using the same fonts from last time. So whatever you made last time, right? You can also use the image you used last time as well. Whatever you used last time, you can use in making your intro and use on Premiere, because we're probably going to use some text on Premiere and logos and things like that. So just remember, we're trying to transcend the elements from the last project that we did and the design elements that we did, all right, into this newest video. So then it looks like they belong together. Holy snap. That's called branding. Yay. All right. Let's go to After Effects. Hello, After Effects. I'm going to go to here. We're going to go to New Composition. All right. Let me move this little window over here. We're going to name it. All right. We're going to say, hello, Mr. Composition. We're going to name you Fly Navy Intro. Right? So that's really cool. I'm going to look down here. We remember we need the 920 by 1080, so there you go, 1920 by 1080. Square pixels is fine. And aspect ratio is 16 by 9. So everything that you see on YouTube, HDTV, this big old thing right here, that's 16 by 9, right? So I'm cool with 29.97 frames per second, resolution, blah, blah, blah. Duration 30 seconds. That's a little bit too long, but we don't have to worry about that. We will do what we do later. Okay? So first thing we're going to do is say okie dokie. All right. So this is going to have to live somewhere, right? When we export everything. So what I've already done, and what you guys should also do, is in my little Navy folder for art and design. Okay, you guys can put it on your desktop or wherever. I'm making Fly Navy or Navy Fly video folder. There you go. And then in here we have our Adobe Premiere exports. Right, this is where we're going to export all of our Adobe Premiere stuff. Adobe After Effects exports and our image assets. And here we're going to have all of our image assets such as graphics, right? And we got our photos. Yay, photos. And then video B-roll. Okay, so let's go back real quick. So I'm going to first save it, File, Save As, da 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 da. All right, and then we're going to go take it to the appropriate place, maybe Fly Video. Then we're going to put it on After Effects exports. Even though we're going to export in here, I'm going to put my project in here because I don't want to lose it. Navy, Fly, Intro. Okay, there we go. Saved. Now that we've done that, let's start working. Yeah, that's right. So first thing we know we're going to need is we're going to need probably some stuff, right? So we're going to put in some files. Let's go to File. Let's go back to our Navy intro thing. Right? You guys get to see all my wonderful folders. Look, this is my life. Crazy art stuff all the time. Go in here, we'll go to Design, go to Navy Flight Video. All right, so here we go. We're going to go into Image Assets. We're going to go find what we want to bring in. So I got this Navy emblem that's blue. I'm going to bring that one in first, right? And then we're going to go to Import, and we're going to go File again, and then I'm going to go Image Assets. I don't think I need any of the photos of video, but I want to see if I can bring in anything from that Navy Fly poster. So I'm going to import that, and then there we go. All right, I'm probably just going to use it as a reference, and I'm still going to have it over and over here as a reference because I'm crazy like that. So right now, here's our main window. Right, we've got 16 by 9, and what we want to do is put in a solid. So we're going to go New Solid. Yay! So New Solid. Here you can change the color, whatever you want to do. Yada yada yada. Okay, okay. But I want to have it like one of these colors, right? So I really like this blue that we had here, and we have the gold here. So we've sort of established these colors. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Photoshop, and I'm going to go grab this color. Let me say, grab this color. Right now it's set to current layer, so we need to say all layers. Grab that color. Okay, and here it is down here. And why am I doing this? I'm doing this because I want to know the hex code. Down here is a hex code. That's for us web developers. And now we can say this is the exact same color that we're going to need for After Effects. So I'm going to right click that. I'm going to copy it. We're going to go back to After Effects. All right. Oh, snap. What's that? That's a hex code. That's right. And then we're going to paste that in. So we're going to paste that. And then, okay. So now we have our solid. I don't know what this medium gray stuff is. We're going to say blue solid. All right. At the top. Right here. 19 by 20. Blah, 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 blah. And we're going to say, okay. So now, oh, what just happened? That's right. It made the whole thing blue. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to go New Text, right? And obviously, this is going to be a text layer. And it's going to say, Fly Navy, all right? What type of text we're going to use? We're going to use this text, right? So we're going to copy that. And we're going to be like, oh, what type of font is that? Oh, that's Vermin Vibes. Really cool. Let's go ahead and put that in there. All right. So now let's go ahead and paste that in. Fly Navy. Yeah. What? So one thing I want to point out is that it's here, it's in the middle, and it's a little big. So we want to go to Title Action Safe right here. You see this thing right here? So pretty. Title Action Safe. This tells you, it's sort of like your margins for video, right? That's super huge. I just made it just jump down. Go to 72. We're going to probably bring it up a bit more even, right? So let's see if we can take this and let's bring it up to 300. Just because it's a random thing, right? I think that's really nice. Now we're going to go to a line over here. Just like in Photoshop, I mean, practically that's what it is. After Effects is Photoshop for video, right? We're going to center. So we got our horizontal line. Here, I'll mess it up again. So then you got to see it happen. All right, horizontal line, and we have a vertical line. So now Fly Navy is in the middle. Right now I'm just establishing the freaking layout, okay? So what are some other things that we can put in here? Well, I think when I'm thinking this out, I wanted to like move and fly in and look really like dynamic and cool, right? So, but I need some other things to help it with that motion. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go to, we're going to do this. We're going to go composition, new, solid. We're going to do another solid, right? This time it's going to be different. That means different. All right, here we go. I want this color, right? You guys might have picked some other colors, but I want this color. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to go pick that color, all right? And that's only web colors, but this is the color I want. It may look brown, but it's still gold, right? So we're going to go ahead, select that hex. There we go. I want to go back to After Effects. I want to go OK. Go here, here, double click on that. That was a mistake. There you go. Paste that in. OK. Now, boom. Oh no, it's on top. It's taking up everything. Don't worry. Everything will be fine, buddy. OK. So we're going to take these and we're going to make them a little bit smaller. Right there, right? OK. And then I'm going to put one over here. So why am I doing that? You'll see. You'll see. All right. And we want to duplicate that. So we're going to click on that layer right there, and we're going to hold Control and push D. And that's called duplicate. And we're going to be like, let's say this one is, this one is the right gold. Push D. That's where I did. All right. And this one is the left gold. Push D again. Anyways, so yeah, if you just right click on it, you can go to rename. Okay, right click, rename. So left gold, let's get you over to the left side because you're going to the left. So we're going to lock these so I can grab it and it won't argue with me. Right, and I'm going to put it down here. Okay. Now I'm literally just going to make like a very simple intro, right? But it's going to be cool. I hope. I really do hope. All right. And the final thing I want to do is I want to put a nice little dark effect on top. So I'm going to go right click again. We're going to go new. We're going to go solid. Okay. And this time we're just going to use black. You know, like our soul. Anyways, here we go, black. Okay. And oh no, it covered the whole screen again. That's okay. Settle down. Up here at the top, you're going to have different tools, and these are for masking. Okay. We're going to go down to the ellipse tool right there. See? Ellipse tool right there. We're going to double click on it right now. Boom. Okay, great. Now I have some big hole on my thing. Yo. Just relax. So we're going to go to the layer. There's mask. We got mask 1. Okay, right now it's set to add. If we go subtract, oh, what is that? It just popped on the outside. So now we inverted it. Okay, and with that, I also want to do this, right? I want to go to opacity. Well, let me see if I can do it from just the masking itself. There we go. I want to go to opacity, and I want to move it down to 50%, right? Oh, now it's a little bit lower. Okay, cool. And then I want to feather it and keep this chain here because it does both top and side. So we're going to feather it just like probably a lot. I mean, like, that's pretty cool, right? And maybe I'll move that mouse down just a little bit more. All right. So we've given it this nice little frame. If I click off, you see, super nice, right? It sort of just brings it in. So now that's done. So we're gonna lock that one on the top. We're gonna unlock the Fly Navy, right? Here's your timeline. Okay. I want to pop these down here, and on your timeline, literally, that's 2 seconds. That's 4 seconds. That's 6 seconds. I don't think our video needs to be any longer than 4 seconds. I want you guys to think about that because 4 seconds is a long time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Literally, it can be shorter than that. It could be 2 seconds, right? Because this is for a social media video, so it's going to be super fast. We want to get to the fast money, awesome stuff, that's going to be shown in the photos and everything else. So let's go ahead and we are going to go here to our effects, wherever you are, effects and presets, there you go. And we're going to type in blur, right? Then we're going to go down here. Let's see, obsolete, fast blur, post motion blur, Gaussian blur, blah, 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 blah. Stretch and blur. Let's see what that does. Okay, so we're going to grab stretch and blur. I'm going to put it onto Fly Navy, right? And it's going to go onto Fly Navy because everything else is locked. Oh no, it went away. Let's look down here at our timeline, right? So here we are in our timeline, and we got effects open right here. So we see these dots, and they're associated with our stretch, master, and control. All right, so let's just go ahead and push play. Because of where this was on the timeline, that's where it started, the tween. And it said, this is your start, this is your end. This is your start, this is your end. So we don't have time for that. We're going to put it at the very beginning, right? So if you want to make this larger, right, you bring this down, and you can see all the way to frames, right? So this is literally seconds, and you bring it down more, so seconds, and then, oh, wow, 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 we got frames. So I want to bring it down to a pretty fast frame. We're going to go ahead and go here. We're going to go bring this down to about here. And this will snap right there. So we're going to go to 10 frames. And then I want it to end past the 2 mark, maybe, I don't know. And we'll bring that there to 10 frames. So in After Effects, you always just want to just play things back and forth. So if you bring this all the way back, you just grab it right here, a little feather there, and you bring it to the beginning, and you push the space bar, boom. That's how fast it's going to fly in. I don't know if that's fast enough. I want it a little bit faster. So I'm going to bring it down. That's pretty fast. Okay. Bring it down, and that's pretty fast. Okay. So now we have our Fly Navy in, right? The next thing we're going to do is we're going to lock that, and we see where it is on our line, all right, on our timeline. Fly Navy, boom. Great. And that's where we want it to end. So everything that we have here, right, that don't matter no more. We're going to go all the way to the end. You see this bar down here? Right? That thing does that too. Yay. Now let's just make that smaller like that. And then we'll grab this one here and bring it all the way down to here. Then we'll grab this one up here. Bring this all the way to here. So then we can just see what we're working with. Okay? So that's where that's going to be. Now let's go ahead and work on the right gold piece. Right? So here's our right gold piece. And I want it to fly in and fly back out. Fly in, fly out, like really fast. Okay? So first thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure it's not the same spot as the left one. So, because we want balance, right? So I'm going to move them back to the center. Okay? And I'm going to click on the right one right here, right? You can lock that if you won't grab it, just lock it, and then that'll be the only thing it grabs. All right, hold Shift on your keyboard, push up 3 times. All right, and then we can lock that one, and we'll go back to the left one, and we'll push down. Guess how many times? 3 times. So we brought it flush to the top and the bottom of Fly Navy. And we are going to bring it to the side, or to the top and bottom, holding Shift 3 times, and it's going to be the same amount of distance. All right. So now I can take that left one, and I want it off screen. Right. Come here, Mr. Lefty, and hold Shift, and it won't move out of place. Okay. Shift and drag, and there you go. And then we have the top one. So we'll unlock that one, and we'll lock the left gold. We'll unlock that one. Right. We'll grab that one again, and we'll hold Shift and move that out of place. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to work on the right gold one first, right? So we're going to go to Position, and here's your clock. This clock says this is when stuff is going to start and when stuff is going to end. So we're going to find where our first effect started, which was with the Fly Navy, right? This is where it started, and this is where it ends. Okay, we're going to start here, and that's going to be our starting position for right gold. So we go to right gold, we go to starting position, boom, puts this nice little diamond here. Okay, and then our end position, we're going to move this down to where it ends here with this one, right? And we only have this one selected. I'm going to take this and I'm going to move it in to right here, right? We're going to have it practically centered. Okay? Great. Now we're going to do the same thing to the left one. So we're going to lock right gold, unlock left gold, move that left one in just a little bit more, holding Shift. Okay. We can collapse that one and open that one more down to transform. Again, we're going to go to position. But we have to make sure we're at the first position. First position, position, boom. There's our first diamond. And then we're going to go to that end position. That'll snap into place right there like that. And then we're going to go over here. We're going to grab our little bar, right? Come here, bar. I need you. I'm going to hold Shift again so it moves in straight. I'm going to have that flush with the screen, right? So now, let's bring it back to 0 for everything on the timeline. You can lock your left gold and your right gold. And we're going to push the space bar on our keyboard, and that's going to play. So right now, boom, Fly Navy, boom, Fly Navy, boom, Fly Navy. All right. So that's practically going to be your intro, right? And we can have it just stay there longer if we make this longer. So we can be Fly Navy, and then we can go up to maybe 2 or 3 seconds, right? So Fly Navy, there, and then this is where I would expect it to have a blur in Premiere, right? You can get fancier with it. You can have things like go in and out, but this is just a simple, quick animation using what we already have and keeping it very, very nice. So now I'm ready to export this animation, right? So anywhere you have this, not this one, but this one, the big fatty one right here, right? That's going to be your in and out for export. So let's go ahead and take it to about 0.2, or blah, blah, blah. That's like 2 seconds, okay? This is 2 seconds. And that's where we're going to export. Okay, let's close all of these. Let's collapse them down. Let's go over here to go File, we'll go Save. Okay, and now we can go to Composition, Add to Render Queue, and here it is down here in our render queue, right? Lossless is fine. Output module. Output 2 is what we care about. So we're going to go to Fly Navy Intro. We're going to click on that. And now I'm going to go find my folder with my Fly Navy video. I'm going to go to After Effects Exports. I'm going to go to, there's your autosave. So right here, we can just put it right here. So Fly Navy Intro, ABI, and we're going to save that. Okay. Now you've saved it, but you haven't rendered it. This is your render time. This is your render button. So we're just going to go ahead and push render on it, right? And then literally it's rendering. It may pause like this. That's because the program is thinking. All right. So now, when you hear that beautiful chime, that means that thing's rendered. Okay, cool. So what have we done? Let's go back here. We have our logo for the Navy. That's what we used. Or no, sorry, the logo for Fly Navy. That's what we used. And we've also made our one short intro on After Effects. Okay. So next thing we're going to do, we're going to go to Premiere. Premiere. File. I'm going to go to New. I'm going to go Project. All right. Here at the top. Hey, guess what this is called? That's right. Navy Fly Video. Oh, social media. I don't know. It's something that you know that you did and makes it look nice. We're going to go and put that in the correct folder. So that's not correct. This is going to be correct. I'm going to go to Art. I go to Design for myself. You guys don't really need that. And then we'll go to Navy Flag. And then again, we want to put it in the Premiere Exports folder. So then everything like in Premiere stays with Premiere. Everything with After Effects stays with After Effects, right? So we're going to select that. And now we're going to go through here, right? This looks good. This looks good. This looks good. I'm not doing any capturing. So, yeah. Push OK. Wait a minute for it to load up. And there we go. So down here we have our media browser, libraries, effects, whatever that is, markers, and history. Okay, let's go to Project Navy Fly Video Social Media right here. Cool. It says import media to start. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to New Item. We're going to go to, actually, no, we don't need to go to New Item. Let's go to Import. We're going to go to Import, and we're going to go, yep, oh wow, that's really cool. They open that up. We're going to go to our little file here. We have After Effects exports, and I'm going to go find my Fly Navy intro video. Right, so this is the intro that we made, and we're going to put that in first. Yay! All right, and I'm just going to drag that to the timeline. Okay, cool beans. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Import. We're going to go to Fly Navy Video, and we're going to go to Image Assets. And we're going to go to Video B-roll. All right, open. And that's going to import whatever video we get. So this video right here that I have, guess where I got it? That's right, I got it from Divots. And I just typed in Navy Jets B-roll, right? Some of these already have like audio and interviews on there and whatever, but you can just go through here, and most of the B-roll doesn't have it. So just go through the B-roll, find one that you like, one that you think is dynamic, fascinating, interesting, tells a really good story about Navy flying jets visually, okay? And we're going to go back down here to our Premiere. And once you've saved that, go ahead and put it in your folder, right? In this little image assets folder, you got your video B-roll. I know it's not an image, but I wanted them all in the same spot. All right, great. So now we'll go back here. We'll put that on the timeline. Get on that timeline. There you go. Cool beans. Now we're also going to import our images, image assets. So photos, all 6 of these images, and guess where I got those? Yeah, you got it. Boom, Divots images. So went into Divots images and typed in Navy Jets. That guy has a really bad paint job. Look at that. There's a really bad paint job on that jet. But they look cool. All right. So let's go back to Premiere. Sorry, I went to After Effects. Let's go back to Premiere. Select all those 6 images that you guys got, right? I'm going to open those, and those are all going to land in there as well. So let's go back to our promotional video requirements. We got, boom, the 1 to 2. I say 2 because sometimes you like variety in your life. And 6 Navy aircraft photos that are dynamic, right? I'm hoping and thinking that this will get us to 30 seconds, all right? Because we need one 30 to 40 second video on Premiere. I say 30 to 40 because most people, when they're scrolling through, they don't want to waste a lot of time. I think the longest, especially for like Instagram, you can do like a minute long video, but most people, they just want to watch it and then move on. And if they like it, boom. If they don't like it, too bad. They moved on. All right. So back to Premiere, and let's go ahead and put these guys on here, right? There's that. And we have a little audio file down here. Last thing we need is music, and there's a lot of different options for that. And I think I'm going to hold off and show you guys something on YouTube that we can do for that. Okay, so let's first go in here to our timeline, and we are going to take a look at it. So here's our timeline. We have our Fly Navy. Again, we grab the little top feather thing, and we can go through that. Let's mute you, buddy, because I don't want to hear you. We can go through this and see what we got for cool shots. And then we also have these images. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is put this video up against our previous intro that we made, right? So let's do that. We're going to drag it, and it's just going to snap. Just be gentle, and it'll just snap. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to make it a little bit bigger. So down here on your timeline, you see that? Oh, tiny, bigger, tiny, bigger. And your shortcuts for that on your keyboard should be plus. Oh yeah, plus makes it bigger. Minus makes it tiny. Plus and minus, plus and minus. All right, great. So I'm going to make it bigger. I'm going to go all the way at the beginning. Right here, I'm going to look at our intro. Hello, intro. Boom. It's a little bit too long. You see what I like? Right. Intro. Yep, I'm still sitting there. So between this and this, we want to make it a little bit shorter. So we'll snap that in again. See if that's a little bit shorter. That's a little bit better, right? And let's go ahead and take a look at our B-roll. And what do we want our first shot to be? Oh, that's boring. That's boring. 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 Come on, guys. I want to fly. This is Fly Navy, not boring Navy, right? See? Now that's cool. Shoom, shoom, shoom. We're going to start the cut right there, right? So to cut, we're going to go to our keyboard. I'm going to push C for cut. You get it? Got it? Good. All right. Now push V again. That's not V, Sean. That's your that's your space bar. All right. Cool. So we're going to go ahead and move that old piece out of the way. We don't need you. You're boring. We need you. You're interesting. Okay, great. So now we have that. We go back to our intro, at the very beginning. We're going to push the space bar. We're going to watch some stuff happen. It looks very cool, very pretty, and that's going to be our first shot, right? So I say right there at the end of that shot, and you can almost tell, like, because you see the audio down here, like, oh, it ends, and new one starts here. So you can tell where they sort of already spliced it. So let's go ahead and cut that again. So we're going to cut it right here. And I like to just put video and dead pictures or still pictures together sometimes. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this one and move it. So remember, C is our cut, B is our grab and move out of the way. All right. And then we can go up here and let's see what images we got. Oh, that thing's huge. That one's pretty cool. That one's pretty cool. Okay. And if you don't remember, you can just go look at the photos. Like, oh, what do we got? So we got these guys right here. I think that looks pretty cool. We'll move that in. Get you away from there. And we're going to take our timeline. And now we can take this image right here. And we're going to go to Effect Controls up here at the top. So at the Effect Controls up here at the top, we can go to Motion. We have Opacity, time remapping of how fast we want things to move. Okay, so like before when we were in After Effects, you guys remember that? It wasn't that long ago. We can deal with how the position is, the scale, and everything else, right? So I like photos that move, right? So first thing I'm going to do is I want to figure out how I want this to do. So I sort of like it starting that big, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and push scale because it's big. It's a big scale, right? And that's going to be where it starts, okay? But then at the end, right here at the end, right? I don't want it that big. So we're going to probably push it down a little bit, and we're going to go to, you know what, you can just grab it here and just drag that. You see that? that drags the size. I don't want it to go outside of this. I want it to stay within the 16.9 frame. So we'll just bring it down to about there. Yeah. And then boom, we got it. And boom. Why do I say that? It's so weird. Anyways, we got it to where we sort of want it to be. But you know, a little bit of this black here. That's not going to be good. We're going to have to up this on. So there we go. So now between there and there, we have a scaling of it. All right, which gives a nice little movement. And you can make that shorter if you want to. You know, but we got to get out to 30 seconds. Like this is our deadline here, right? So maybe I'll make it shorter because I don't feel like doing that much work, but we'll see what happens. Cool. So we're just going to stick with that one for now. Now we're going to go back. We're going to find another really cool shot, which is already there. Look at that. It's gorgeous. I think we'll just end it right there. Yeah. We'll go to our C for cut. Actually, look at this. Like, I don't know where to stop, right? So I'm going to push it far back, and then I'm going to go to my brackets. So you have your left and your right brackets right next to the P on your keyboard. So if I push, well, that didn't work. Maybe it's the forward one. Well, there it is. Never mind. Ignore the bracket thing. Go to your arrows. Go to your arrows. So back arrow goes backwards in time. Forward arrow goes forwards in time. I want to cut at the very last one, right? Ooh. So I'm going to cut right here, right before that last one. So go back to C button. I'm going to cut that there. Go back to your V button. I'm going to take that. I'm going to drag that here. Okay. So now that's dragged there, and that's looking pretty cool. Looking pretty cool, right? And then we're going to go ahead and grab a new photo. So which photo do we think will be appropriate? Well, they have like some streaming. Let's go ahead and use this. I know, they're all like, what's it called? The blue angel things. But whatever, we'll see what happens. We can try. Okay, so we'll take that one and we will scale this up a lot. This time I wanted to start it like super high up, maybe. So bring up there on your timeline. Again, we'll push with scale. So I want it to be really big. Really big. Really big. Right? And then about here, you see, it follows what's on the timeline down here. So watch on the timeline. Watch up there. Watch up here. Watch on the timeline. Okay, they go together. It tells me where I'm going to stop. So this is going to be our stop, right? So we go back to our stopwatch and we say, we want you to stop here. But sometimes you don't even have to touch that again. You can just go here and just say, where do you want it to be? And then I can say, about right there, right? Again, fitting in there. Now another thing we can do is we can move its position. So say the clouds are sort of really weird and random, but maybe you would like it. I don't know. It's sort of up to you. It's very subjective. So we go to our position. We start the clock right where we started it for our scale. And then we're going to move it down. And we're going to put the position right there for our scale. Oh, you suck so bad. All right, we're going to reverse engineer this. So this is where we want it to end, right? This is position we want it to end. And at the beginning, maybe we could have the position elsewhere. So let's start moving it. Right here, you know, you have your longitude and latitude, or vertical and horizon. You can take this and say, maybe I want to start it like this weird like wing thing. Or maybe I do want to start it in the clouds, like over here. Just move it around, and then again push spacebar to see how it looks when it plays. So it's moving into place. It doesn't look like it, but it's moving. There's a slight shift to it. So I'll try to even move it even more. So then you guys will be like, for real? For real. Right. Maybe we'll just start with blue, and we'll do it again. Oh, okay, great. So now we got that one. Let's go and look at some more stuff here. So this one's pretty cool. We're splitting off to be with our best friends over here. Find the last frame of that. So again, forwards and backwards, so we can check out where the last frame is. That's pretty good. Okay, so we'll go to C, we're going to cut, go to B, we're going to drag over. At this point, we have 2 photos in. I'd like to see how much we have, right? Fly Navy. Boom. So the flying. We got that one going pretty cool. These guys flying. That looks pretty cool. That looks really cool. Alright. And that might take too long. That might take a lot too long. Not more than it needs to. So let's go back here. Yeah, these are a little bit too long, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to make them shorter, obviously. Right? At this point, also, let's go to File. Let's go to Save. So never forget to save your project. I want to try to shorten this down a bit. So first thing, before you start grabbing this, let's take our end right here, and we're going to move it in. We'll move it in a lot. So we're going to go there. Right? And for this space right here, we'll just take that and move that there. And we'll see what that looks like. It looks a little bit better. Yeah? I mean, it's not a perfect science. I'm just showing you guys basic editing. Okay? I'm going to do the same thing for this one. Okay? So, again, hover over this. And we're going to grab these guys, little diamonds here. Yeah, if it doesn't show up, it just, just sometimes need to move it over, or just try to get to it. Okay? Grab these diamonds right here. I want to move them in. And some more. Right? So now you can see, oh, we want it about there. Yeah. And we'll grab that and move that in from the end. Okay? And I'm still just using, the V-tool arrow. All of this is V-tool. I'm not doing any special things with the buttons. I'll grab this guy, move it in. So here's our 30-second part, right? So we can put in maybe some more video. We need a call to action, and we have a lot more photos, right? So let's go ahead and look at what we have right now. Maybe that was too fast, huh? Yeah, that was too fast. It needs to sit. So between all this, you guys just try to get it up to like 30, 40 seconds long. And I will see you guys very soon so then we can talk about our outro. Okay? So I'll be right back. Okay. So holy crap, that's a lot better. Now we can see it. And I think we're in a really good spot. So now we're going to go ahead and unmute the audio, right? A little loud there, boys. So let's make that bigger. And we're going to take this and bring it down. Take this and bring it down. Let's listen to it now. Nice. Okay, great. So we think that's about the best area. So if you see in the middle here, there's this black line. That's your audio. You see underneath it, that's the decibels. The number. And I'm bringing it down. I'm gonna bring this down. All right. And we are going to go ahead and we're going to go over to our effects because we want to put some fades on those as well. Right. So let's go over to our audio transitions. Go to crossfade. Ooh. So here we go. Exponential fade. Across the game. Blah blah. I use exponential fade. And so if we got that, we'll be like. You see it doesn't start off so strong, and it's gonna cut out. See if I can do it again. Really nice. So we'll put those on, everybody. Go in and tweak them if you want. I mean, some of these might be a little too long. Some of them might be a little too short. It's really up to you, right? And then after we're done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in the music. On the side, or not library, but you know, this, and go to project, Navyfly social media. We're gonna open that again. We'll go down here to the bottom. We'll try to put in something new. I need more room. I need more room. And if you see down here, right, this lets you track stuff. This lets you see a list view instead. This lets you see the fatty view. I like the fatty view. I'm like, I like the big pictures just because I'm a visual person. All right, so we're gonna right click. We're gonna go new item. We're not import. There's what we're gonna do. I go to Fly Navy Video, and I've already made a folder during the break. So audio is where it's gonna be, and I've picked this music called Nothing Yet. Now let me show you where I got this from. I'm going to drag it in real quick, and I'll get to you in a second. So we're going to go to the internet, and YouTube has a free music for commercial use. That's right, it's by YouTube for YouTubers and the U world. All right, and let's go ahead and look at something real quick. So first thing they have is video playlist, blah 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 blah. Playlist is helpful because it'll list everything. Oh, you like jazz and blues? There you go. Funky music? There you go. The 126ers? Cool. We got some pop stuff. I mean, there's not a ton of music, but it's free. And it's free to use. So that's why I really like it. And it's sometimes like updated a lot. So that's cool too. So you go in, let's look at this one. This is by Dan Leibowitz, Say What, Rock, Funky. And if you go down here and go, it's going to say you're free to use this song and monetize your video. That's it. That's it. You can support the guy if you want, but this is it. You don't have to give him anything else special. What is this? That's so weird. You don't have to give him anything else special. You don't have to even say, hey man, this was his video. You just need to go, nothing. You're free to use this song. And you can go here, wherever the audio library is, and download it. Right? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go put that into your nice little thing here as a link. Okay? And if you guys are like, oh, I really want to get that audio, now you know. G.I. Joe. All right, so let's go back to our Premiere. We're going to go to our audio track here. We're going to move this one up, and then we're going to move this one down so we can see it more. Finagle everything. Usually I work with 2 screens, but yeah. So I can already tell from a lot of these peaks here, it's going to get loud. So I'm going to bring this down a bit and just listen to it. Okay guys, so I forgot to turn on the onboard audio, so all you're really hearing is me, but we can play through it real quick. So I edited it down, and let's see if I can make this bigger for us real quick. Yeah. There we go. So I edited it down, and we got it sounding like that, and it's pretty good. And I put audio fades, beginning, and in between each sound effect, and the end. And a lot of it is trial and error, and just listening to it. It's just like video, but with audio. So again, try to find that music that you think fits it, and just tweak it back and forth, and see if you can get it to work and just sound really cool. Okay, thanks. Okay, so we're going to go here to our Navy Fly social media video right here, right? Then we're going to right click. We're going to go to new item. We're going to go to color map. Okay. And I want it to be the same color that we used for our Fly Navy. So if we go back to our Fly Navy in After Effects, or you can go back to your Photoshop one, right? Or we can pick that color. And go back here, grab that hex code again down there, right? And then we can copy it, and bring it over to here, and paste it in. Okay. I'm going to go new blue. No blue. There we go. Right? And let's go ahead and drag that on there. So here's our new blue. We start with blue. We go in with that blue. Okay? So there we go. We have that. Now we're going to do a text layer. So let's go up here, put some text up. And we'll put follow us. And usually after this, it's going to be like a bunch of crazy, like on Instagram, Facebook, wherever else you want to be. And I'm going to use this font here, right? So we're going to use whatever, man. That thing jumps, man. We're going to use the same font here, but I don't want to use that color. I just want to use white before, right? So we're going to go here, we're going to find out what type of font this is. Futura Block. All right. So let's go ahead and see if we can change that. Okay. So over on the here side here, here's our text. Follow us. Right? I'm going to go down to Futura Block or go up to wherever it is. Future Block. There it is. But I also have it, going like that. So we use our italics, our faux italics there. I think it needs to be a little bit bigger. So let's try to make it bigger. That's the wrong one. That's the right one. Let's go ahead and put this where we can see it. So right here, it tells you regular, here's your size, here's where it's going to be, the middle, on the side, on the left, on the right. I want it more in the middle. We have our faux italics on. You can have it spread out and then come in. Spread out just a little bit more. And I want it to be in a different position. Right? So let's go back here. We'll take it, just put it right here at the top. Okay. So now it needs to end with that. So these should be about the same length. Step back there. So these should be about the same length. See if I can get this guy a little bit more centered. I'm going to check these sides, right? There you go. This also has a safety guide, but I think if you're here, you'll be good to go. All right. So follow us. That looks nice. Put this here. Stop it there. And last thing is we're going to find a logo that we want to use. So we're going to go back down here. All right. Okay, so let's take this. We'll drag it in. And go away. Move this over. I'll take it and place it onto the timeline, like so. Right? Like that. We go to the right spot. Okay, there we go. And so right here, you see it's dead center like that. So we just need to move the position down. So this is left to right, this is up and down. So we're just going to move it just down a bit. Okay. So now, and then we're going to take these guys, we're going to move it in just, we want it all to end here. Right? So boop, boop, it should be ending at the same spot. Let's see if we can zoom in some more. What is going on? So when this happens, go down here, hold shift, and I'll bring it to it. Hold shift, bring it to it. So now everything's flushed together. This will have a little bit more here, and then we're going to take our effects. We're going to go back to audio effects. Oh, nope, sorry. Audio transitions, crossfade, exponential fade. Sounds like it's going to be super long, but we're going to move that to be super short. With that, right, we sort of stretched it out as much as we can. Now we're going to go into video transitions, dissolve, and then dip to black. Like that Metallica song, Fade to Black, but without the metal. And we'll play it from this last clip here. Okay, play from the last clip here. Alright, obviously that needs to dissolve. That needs to dissolve. We can hit that dissolve right there. Let's try that again. Perfect. See that? It just all ends together. So let's go ahead. We'll do our in and outs again. So hold shift and grab your little top feather here. I know there's a name for this, I just can't remember what it is. Alright, push I for in. Okay, and now drag it to the end here. Hold shift again, it'll snap to the end. Push the letter O on your keyboard, and that's your in, and there's your out. I for in, O for out. Alright, I'm going to go up here, we're going to go File, and we'll save. We did everything. We're going to go Sequence. We're going to go Render Selection. Oh, that was weird. Let's try that one more time. Sequence, render into out. Render into out. And then now this is going to process it all. Okay. So we'll wait for that to be done. And then we will export it to before or whatever. And then put that guy up on the internet. Okay. And next thing we'll work on is exporting and then using Adobe Spark. Alright, so there it is. Sounds sort of annoying, but whatever. We did it. Made it to that part. File. I'm going to go to Export. I'm going to go to Media. Alright. Okay. Here it is. All the stuff we have to do. I'm going to go down to H. 264 down here, right? Click on that. And we're going to go to Navy Fly Intro. We're going to go to Navy Fly Video, Premiere Exports. Navy Fly Intro. That is not an intro anymore. This is our full Navy video. Underscore social media. All right, there we go. All right, now we're going to look at our video settings. It's run by me. Audio. Quality high. Yada yada yada. Captions on how many captions. Publish. Yada yada yada. Okay, great. Now, over here on your timeline, you can scrub through what you've done if you want to. You can also see if anything's like weird, left out, blah, blah, blah. All right. You can also add metadata in here, but you can also do that through Bridge. And just like photos, these need metadata. But we're not going to do that because that's a whole other thing. All right. So we're going to export. And now it's going to be a few more minutes. So while that is going, we can go to Adobe Spark. So if you don't have Adobe account, you should probably get one, because it's super helpful when it comes to a lot of other things. All right. So, oh look, this is from some work I did, right? So I'm going to go to my work in progress template, right? This will tell us all this stuff. On Adobe Spark, they have like a lot of different projects you can pick, right? And they even break it down in some areas where it says, oh, do you want to make a picture for a post? Do you want to make a picture for an Instagram post? Do you want to make a picture for a YouTube post? A blah, blah, blah post? Whatever, right? So we'll go over here and go to Design, and Colors, Layout, and Resize. So see, you can do all these different types right here, right? But we just want to make a YouTube type of video, right? So it's a YouTube thumbnail. That's what we're doing, right? So let's go back to here. I'm going to replace my image or upload my photo. Yeah, it's Megatron. Got a problem? What else? We're going to go back to our folder here. This PC. Nope. Where is it? Where'd you go? I just clicked out of you like a, you know what? Navy Fly Video. Okay. I'm going to go to our image assets, and we're going to go to graphics. Oh, sorry, photos. And then we're going to pick one of our cool photos that we got. I really like this one, so I'm going to use that one, right? I'm just going to load it in, right? And now we can scale it, make it smaller, we can flip it, blah, blah, blah. Looks, we can say, oh, I like it this way, I like it this way, and this way. Gives you all different types of choices. I'm just going to keep it like that, right? Okay, great. Now, click off of that. We're going to go to Design, and now we get to change like how we want things to be set on there. All right. So pick a thing that you like. Just pick it. this one looks pretty cool. Maybe I can, yeah, I'll throw that in there. And, okay, so we're going to use this one. It's a little bit more dynamic. We're going to go to colors. So these colors help us, like it's pulling from the image itself. So it'll help us with how we want things to sort of look and be and feel. So I sort of like a little bit of that one. So let's go ahead, I'll take my Megatron thing off, and we'll go to Fly Navy. Right? Be done. Now we can change the size, we can make it bigger, right? We can say, oh, we want it there in the center. We can change the shape of things, put it like that. Padding is just how big you want it in there, right? I mean, that looks pretty dope. I don't know. Okay. What's some other stuff we have? Bars. That's weird. Maybe you can have it all like that, but you can style it too. It's pretty cool. As you can see, there's a lot of different effects. So I'll do that. Man, that was annoying. All right. Yeah. Okay. And there's other effects that we can do as well. So just go through, find whichever ones you like, right? Still not feeling this color though. This color is a little annoying. That's pretty cool. That's, let's do the blue. What's the blue and green one look like? Oh, that's disgusting. That's pretty cool right there. Alright, so we'll keep that one. And there we go. The text, maybe you could go up a little bit more. Maybe I could put you over here, right? We'll like leave a little bit of like rule of thirds and think about how I'm gonna put stuff. Okay. And then there's a lot more other things. I totally recommend you guys to mess with it and see what else you could do with it. So we're gonna go ahead and download that. I'm gonna download image and start download. Now there's going to be a little thing that says Adobe Spark down here, but whatever, it's free, right? And now let's go back to our Premiere. So it looks like it's done. We're going to go and look in our folder. Let's see the final video. Where did I put it? So tired right now. Okay. Design, maybe. Play video. Push play. All right. So Seems pretty solid. That's done. We got a lot of things done. All right, so let's go through our list. All right, aircraft photos, we got it. Dynamic, whatever. Videos, aircraft in action, we did that too. We got the logo for Navy Fly. We put that on there. That's the very beginning. We got one logo for the Navy. That's at the end. We got the upbeat music. We got it from YouTube. We got one short intro on After Effects, and we did that. We did the 30-second to 40-second video on Premiere, and then we did one video image on Adobe Spark. So now let's upload. Final. Upload to YouTube. Now, if you have a Gmail account, which the majority of the world does, if you don't, you should probably try to get one. Go to your YouTube. And we're just going to go to my basic YouTube up here. We're going to go here and go to upload video. A little plus means that's a video. And I'm going to select my files to upload. And you can put it public. I don't care. You can put it private. So we're going to go to that big old button right there. Go to Navy Fly Video. We put it in our Adobe Premiere exports. We want to go to Fly. It says Flay. That's hilarious. Rename that real quick. Fly Navy Video, social media, and before. I'm going to open that. And now it's going to upload it into here. So, of course, you would want to put in a description. You would put in your tags. And in the description, maybe like promotional video for Navy Fly, and then anything else that's relevant if you wanted to. Tags, of course, you put like Navy, Jets, Fly, Aviation, Captain, Avionics, your command, what other commands you want, yada yada yada. We go down here to the bottom. Oh, video thumbnails. What is that? Ah, custom thumbnail. So this is where we get to use that image we used, right? Or that we made with Adobe Spark. Okay, so I want to put the custom thumbnail on there. I'm going to go to graphics. I'm going to take our work in progress template. I want to move it in there. I have to finagle things real quick. There we go. Work in progress template. You go in there. Stay. All right, great. Now we're going to open this up. We're going to go custom thumbnail. I'm going to go to Fly Navy Video. We go to image assets. We're going to go to graphics. I'm going to go grab that one that we made. Boom. It's going to upload, and that's what's going to show, right? I'm going to save our changes after we've published everything, and that's going to show up in for our video. Now, if you want to, you can go and get all this other stuff. All I really need is this link. Copy this link, paste it, and email it to me so I can see your work at the end. That's all I really need. Okay? Everything else just builds on what we've already learned with Petty Officer Butler, with what we learned last time, and then all the wonderful stuff that we've learned today. Now, this is going to take a while to make. Take your time. Have fun. All right. See you guys on the flip side. And bye-bye.